Welcome back to Master 79. Today we are writing a Band 9 answer to an ielts writing task 2 question about family and society. We will analyze the question, brainstorm both sides, choose a position, and then write the complete essay together. Here is the question. Family is a powerful influence on a child's life, whereas it is also believed that society plays a bigger part for children's development. To what an extent do you agree or disagree? A quick note. The printed wording says to what an extent, which is a typo for to what extent. Answer the paper exactly as it is printed, and never comment on the mistake inside your essay. First, decode the question. This is an agree or disagree task, so you need one position and you must hold it from the introduction to the conclusion. Notice the word bigger. That makes this a comparison, not a shopping list. The phrase to what extent allows a partial answer, but partial still has to be a clear ranking, not a fence sit. The most common way candidates lose marks here is describing both influences beautifully and never saying which one weighs more. Now brainstorm both sides before you decide. On the left, the case for family. It comes first and it comes earliest, supplying language, morality, and emotional security. Contact is most intense in the formative years. Children copy what parents do, not what they say. And crucially, the family filters society, choosing the neighborhood, the school, and the screen rules. On the right, the case for society. Peers define what counts as normal or embarrassing. School supplies skills the home cannot. Media sets aspirations, and this influence grows sharply through adolescence. Here is the position I will defend. I disagree that society plays the bigger part. Family is the deeper influence because it builds the framework through which every later social experience is interpreted, although society's visible role does grow with age. Look at why this thesis works. It takes a side. It concedes the opposing view, which reads as sophistication rather than contradiction, as long as the ranking never wavers. And it states the reason, which pre-commits both body paragraphs. The plan is 4 paragraphs. Introduction, paraphrase the prompt, state the position and the reason. Body 1, why family is deeper through timing, intensity, and the emotional template. Body 2, concede the reach of society, then show that it is filtered through the home. Conclusion, restate the ranking and add no new argument. The introduction. Notice there is no figure padding and no memorized opening. The prompt is paraphrased, the opposing view is acknowledged in a single clause, and the thesis carries a because, which tells the examiner exactly where the essay is going. Body paragraph 1 argues the ranking. The topic sentence names the reason, timing, and intensity. Then the evidence builds from first language and earliest moral distinctions to the sense of whether the world is safe. The phrase emotional template does a lot of work here, and the final sentence contrasts to developmental paths, which shows range without inventing statistics. Body paragraph 2 is where Band 9 separates from Band 7. It opens by conceding, honestly and fully, that society reaches far. Then it turns such influences are rarely absorbed indiscriminately, which peers a teenager chooses, which advice they accept, which trends they resist, all depend on dispositions acquired at home. The concession strengthens the position instead of weakening it. The conclusion restates the ranking in fresh wording, keeps the concession visible in the opening clause, and introduces nothing new. 2 sentences at most is plenty. Do not summarize every point again. Here is the complete essay, 260 words, comfortably above the 250-word minimum. Pause the video and read it through once as a whole. What you should notice is that the position appears in every single paragraph. Save this language bank. These are the phrases that carry the argument. For ranking a factor outweighs, exerts the more profound influence, the decisive force. For conceding fairly, none of this denies or, while the reach of something is undeniable. And for the filtering idea that holds this whole essay together, interpreted through, absorbed indiscriminately, and dispositions acquired at home. Why this scores at the top. Task response, a clear position, sustained, with both views ranked rather than merely listed. Coherence, 4 paragraphs, 1 idea each, held together by reference and progression rather than connector stuffing. Lexical resource, precise topic-specific collocation with no thesaurus padding. Grammar, a wide range of complex structures with error-free sentences predominating. One honest caveat. The band9 label is our own quality check against the public ielts band descriptors. It is not a score awarded by a certified examiner. Your challenge. Rewrite body paragraph 2 arguing the opposite ranking, that society outweighs the family, in 90 words or fewer. Post it in the comments and I will read them. If this helped, subscribe to bmaster79 and I will see you in the next one.